We spent one night at NRMA Woodgate Beach Holiday Park during our Queensland road trip. Unfortunately, the rainy weather that had followed us this entire trip hadn't let up yet, so we still had a lot of rain to contend with during our stay. So it wasn't ideal for conditions, but the holiday park itself was great and it was one of our favourites of the trip. So you can see how much water there is. It has its own cafe and convenience store as well, so everything you need is really right there, which is really convenient, so you don't have to go anywhere else. There are lots of different types of cabins, as well as the usual powered sites and tent sites, so options for every type of traveller. Those puddles were just massive. The rain just did not want to stop. But the best thing is the location. So straight across the road and you are at Woodgate Beach. And even though it wasn't the best time of day or the best weather, the kids were determined to get their swim in, so they headed down as soon as they could to check it out and have a swim. It's a really beautiful beach though. There's all these cool little things scattered throughout the holiday park. So these kindness rocks here. Just something interesting to look at as you're walking through the gardens. There are multiple amenities blocks, so that's really convenient. We did use the laundry while we were there, so that was great. You can hire one of these e-bikes, which I think is fantastic to really explore the area. It's another one of these cute little gardens. There are barbecues scattered throughout the grounds, as well as multiple amenities blocks. And this camp kitchen area looks like it might be relatively new. It has some herb gardens, so like a community garden that you can use fresh herbs from, which is lovely. And in here there are quite a few tables to sit at, as well as all your cooking facilities and fridge and everything that you need to be self-contained pretty much while you are at the holiday park. The other cool thing is right at the very back, if you head past all the cabins, you will find the entrance to the national park, and there is this Banksia boardwalk walking track. So I just did the shorter version of the track, which was only 200 meters each way, but there is also a loop that is around 4 kilometers. So it's just lovely that you have beach on one side or national park on the other. The entrance is a little bit hidden to get out of the park, but if you head up behind the cabins, you will find a gate, and then just across the road, and this is where you'll find it. So it is unfortunate we only had one night to spend at Woodgate Beach, but it was a lovely park and it is somewhere we'd be happy to stay at again. So if you are looking for a holiday park in the Woodgate area, or if you want to look at somewhere a little bit different to the typical Bundaberg stay, this is a great option. I think my favourite thing was just how all the natural setting with the trees everywhere, it made it just extra beautiful. And of course, having welcoming people when you arrive is always a lovely bonus too. And then if you are staying a little bit longer in the area and you want to do something a little bit different to just visiting the beaches and whatnot, make sure you do also check out Theodolite Creek. I don't know how to say that, but this creek is insane. It's only a few minutes away and it looks so much more like a beautiful beach than a creek. It's a really popular place for fishing, water recreational activities and whatnot. And yeah, it was beautiful. I'm so glad we managed to stop there and that the weather was fine for that